Romania, a land of legends, ancient castles, dark forests, and stories that have haunted generations. Beyond Dracula and vampires, there are real places where the locals refuse to go after dark. Places where shadows whisper and the past refuses to stay buried. Tonight, we count down the top 5 most haunted places in Romania, each one more chilling than the last. Stay with me, if you dare. Number 5. The Witch's Pond in Bucharest. On the edge of Romania's capital lies a small, murky pond hidden deep in a forest. At first glance, it seems harmless, but locals call it the Witch's Pond, and its waters are shrouded in fear. No matter how many times people have tried to drain it, the pond always returns, filled again, as if by some dark hand. Animals refuse to drink from it, and even plants grow strangely around its edges. Legend says witches gather here on St. Andrew's night, their chants rising into the night sky as glowing lights hover above the water. Those who stumble too close speak of feeling watched, of hearing voices whispering their name, and of a cold dread that lingers long after they leave. The pond may be small, but the darkness it holds feels endless. At number 4, we have Dumbrava Cemetery and the Haunted Grave in Buzău. In the quiet cemetery of Dumbrava, among old stones and forgotten graves, one monument towers above the rest. A life-size statue of a mother holding 6 children close to her chest, her face frozen in eternal grief. They call it the Haunted Grave of Buzău. The story is one of curses and sorrow. The woman buried here was said to be cursed. Every year on Christmas Eve, she suffered the same nightmare, a shadowy figure warning her of a tragedy. The very next day, one of her children would fall ill with a violent fever, and before dawn, they were gone. 6 years, 6 children. One by one, she buried them, until her own grief consumed her. Now, visitors say they hear children crying near the grave. Some hear a lullaby carried on the cold wind, while others swear they've seen tears glistening on the statue's face. And if you stand too close at night, it feels as though unseen hands are pulling at you, trying to drag you into the earth. The sorrow of one mother has seeped into this ground, and it refuses to rest. Number 3. Hoia Baciu Forest in Cluj-Napoca. Known around the world as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania, Hoia Baciu is perhaps the most infamous forest in Europe. Strange lights have been seen floating between the trees. Electronic devices fail without reason. Some visitors enter the forest and lose track of hours, only to emerge believing they've been gone for minutes. Others vanish altogether. In the very center lies the strangest feature of all, a perfect circular clearing where no trees grow. Scientists have tried to explain it. None have succeeded. Locals believe it's a portal to another world, and those who step inside risk never returning. People who visit at night report being watched. They feel sudden nausea, scratches appear on their skin, and they hear whispers calling from the darkness. Some who wander too deep into Hoia Baciu are never seen again. It is not just a forest, it is a trap. At number 2, Iulia Hasdeu Castle in Câmpina. In the town of Câmpina stands Iulia Hasdeu Castle, a building as beautiful as it is unsettling. It was built by Bogdan Petriceu Hasdeu, a grieving father who lost his only daughter, Iulia, at just 19 years old. Consumed by sorrow, Hasdeu turned to spiritualism, convinced he could speak to her spirit. He designed the castle's rooms according to instructions he believed were given to him by Iulia from beyond the grave. Visitors to the castle report hearing footsteps in empty rooms, doors opening and slamming on their own, and faint piano music drifting from nowhere. Some claim they've seen the ghostly figure of a young girl in white staring from the castle's windows before vanishing into thin air. To this day, many believe Iulia still walks the halls of the castle her father built for her, trapped between this world and the next. At number 1, we have the Bran Castle in Transylvania. At the top of our list is one of the most famous castles in the world, Bran Castle, often called Dracula's Castle. Perched high in the Carpathian Mountains, Bran Castle is as beautiful as it is terrifying. Built in the 14th century, it has seen countless battles, executions, and centuries of bloodshed. Though Vlad the Impaler, the man who inspired the Dracula legend, never truly lived here, the castle's reputation has grown darker with every passing century. Visitors claim to hear footsteps following them in the corridors, even when they are alone. Shadows move across the stone walls with no source. Cold hands brush against the living in the dungeons below. Bran Castle is more than just Dracula's legend. It is a place where history and horror collide. And for those who step inside, the line between folklore and reality begins to blur. From cursed graves to haunted forests, from castles filled with grief to ponds where witches gather, Romania is a land of shadows, legends, and restless spirits. These are the top 5 most haunted places in Romania. Which one would you dare to visit at night? Let us know in the comments, and remember, when you walk alone in Romania's haunted places, the dead may be closer than you think.